and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sheldon and Andre podcast.
Fuck me, I fucked that up.
You could have just... Cooper's not here.
Cooper's not here. It's just us two.
It's us and Spiderman.
Yeah, because I feel like this is relevant to what happened today, which was the Sony showcase.
Yep.
And it showed off
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. But before we get into that,
there's a whole bunch of things that we are gonna talk about.
How's your week?
It was good. Today was actually very productive. I woke up, took Miles' daycare, kind of to work. Funny enough, she was actually working at the high school me and her went to.
Is that where you guys met?
Yeah. No. But it's just hilarious though that like she was working as an EA at the high school that we both went to.
Did it bring back memories for her?
Oh yeah.
Was she traumatized?
No, she was like, she told me that some people recognized her, some people didn't. There was this one teacher that she made him recognize her, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. You were the loud one." And she was like, "Yep, that's me." And I was like, "He's not wrong. He's not wrong." So yeah, I went home. For breakfast, I had 3 protein waffles and some OJ.
Nice.
Solid choice. Then I filmed 2 things, and then I went to the coffee shop that I've been going to lately. Shout out Coffee Monster. I replied to an email about the music video thing.
You watched Mario too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so... I watched Mario too.
I saw you there.
Crazy.
Weird.
Crazy.
Yeah. I replied to an email about the music video thing.
Cool.
Made a Father's Day post. I worked on like...
When the hell is Father's Day?
In June 15th. I could be wrong. In June sometime.
You heard that.
I know.
It's the only day you get appreciated.
It's not wrong. Not wrong.
Even then, it's barely.
Yeah. I did a lot of things today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You?
Week was pretty decent. Work week was just like... Monday was crazy busy for a stat holiday. Sunday was kind of a weird busy because we had spurts of busyness for like 15, 20 minutes. And it was just madhouse.
Yeah.
And then the downtime was 45 minutes, like an hour. And then, boom, waves of busyness again.
So when it gets busy, is it like gradual or just like...
Sometimes it's gradual. Other times it's a burst.
What do you rather? Gradual or just like, just hit me?
Honestly, at this point, nothing phases me.
You're stone cold.
It's just, I deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been doing this for fucking, I don't know, like 15 years. It was 15 years.
Oh.
Just in the retail
Since I was
side of
15.
Things. Yeah.
Oh.
I was 18. Yeah. It's a long time to be doing retail, man.
We're old.
So like, busy things don't. I've done launches by myself before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like the Zelda one?
Diablo 3 when it first came out.
Isn't Diablo... No, 4. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You did 3?
3.
Alone? How was that?
Busy. I was like, yo, guys, I'm by myself. No one's here. This is going to take a long time.
Please.
I told them, I was like, this is going to take a long time.
Did you get like... So were they like, we got you? And like, were people like...
People were understanding.
That's cool.
At that point, because I was alone.
Yeah.
So they were like...
But you like, how you came out for Zelda, you came out the same thing as Diablo and said, look, it's just me.
I couldn't even go out. I opened the doors and I'm like, I'm by myself. This is going to take a while. Please bear with me.
Dude, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Did you get paid more or anything?
No. You don't get paid more.
What time did you leave?
Oh, I closed that on time. I was like, I'm not sticking around, guys. Sorry.
What a trooper.
Yeah.
Was everyone through?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you're a machine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people left because they couldn't wait, which is understandable.
Yeah. No, of course, right?
I mean, it was fine. Once you do, once I did that, I was like, nothing can phase me. Nothing can phase me.
Indestructible.
I'm a god now at this point.
I am the Guardian IRL.
Yeah,
I've slain a god.
But other than that, it's been pretty decent. This is my weekend now because I worked a long weekend. So I've got today off, Thursday off, Friday off.
Nice.
So I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Just taking it back.
Thursday I got like date plans.
Nice.
And then Friday I'm doing nothing.
Nice.
Probably gonna play Destiny.
New season.
New season. Yeah.
Apparently it's hot trash at the beginning.
It's broken right now.
Actually?
Well, clans are broken.
Apparently you've no more clans.
I don't have a clan anymore.
Even though you made it.
Yeah, the Wolves of Iron Blood are
Destiny
now...
is like, hey, what clan?
Yeah, I logged in. I was like, huh, I'm not in a clan.
No, I pointed out. I was like, where's the clan?
Yeah.
And you're like, guys,
I
guys.
was like, I'm the clan leader. How do I get kicked out of my own clan? But apparently, it's affecting everybody. Something on the back end fucked something up.
We're on season 21.
Welcome to shitting on Bungie.
It won't be long.
3023.
It won't be long. But I just don't understand how we're in season 21 and launches are still just fucked.
One of my clan members even said it. He was like, at this point, just do Destiny 3 because Destiny 2 backend is just completely fucked. And I don't know if they really care about the back end of Destiny anymore.
Destiny 2
push out content, raise our prices,
yeah,
get more money so we can focus on other games.
Destiny 2 seems like that broken vase or mirror that you knock down and you constantly are trying to put it back together and hoping it sticks.
Yep.
And then every month it just
it's like Humpty Dumpty.
All falls apart.
Yeah.
And you
glue it back together. Hopefully it doesn't fall.
And I don't understand.
Yeah.
How every launch day something is wrong.
Yeah.
And then once they fix that, throughout the season, things just break apart.
The worst part is the community, even though they know what's wrong, a lot of them was like, oh, this just happens. They've accepted. It's an abusive relationship at this point.
Yeah.
It really is. The amount of shit that Bungie does and the players that are just like, no, this is normal, they'll fix it in no time, blah, blah, blah.
And what's worse is when people speak up on Twitter or socials, people get mad hey, leave them alone.
Yeah.
It's we pay money.
But then there are people that complain and will still play it like me. I'm part of the problem.
Hardcore addiction.
Part of the problem.
Yeah.
For sure.
I haven't gotten into this season. And even yesterday, I was watching streamers play it once it was live. And I'm like...
Tell me about it.
I was like, oh, the itch is real.
The worst part is okay, so I guess I've put money in this by buying their expansion, but I haven't bought any silver yet. But now that there was Sony, there's a Sony collab going on.
Mm-hmm.
They have different skins.
Seen them.
The Kratos one, I'm just because one of my clan members said they're all shit, and I looked at the Kratos one, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad.
The Jin Sakai one for Warlocks is kind of lit.
The face is kind of weird. I saw the face.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of odd, but I guess
I don't understand because that's the mask he wears in Ghost. I just don't. Siri was about to just after everything. You guys know how I'm talking and then she goes, "Oh, I didn't hear that." That's what was about to happen.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, I noticed. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
But so the I guess if we're kind of splitting it in half, the bottom half, how it has the Oni thing.
Yep.
That's the mask he wears in the game.
Right.
The one eye. Why'd you give him one eye?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know why
thought it was kind of odd.
I don't know why they gave him this.
Yeah. And what's the hunter?
Aloy.
Ugh. Not that there's anything wrong with Aloy, but
sexist.
I saw the skin.
Feminist.
It did not look that good.
Yeah.
It did not look. It looked kind of mid.
I mean, you have to know what for.
They could have done anything else. I feel like.
Well, it's because bow. That's what she predominantly uses in the game as a bow.
Okay.
And she's a hunter, and she can dodge and right. So.
Is there no other bow user? Oh, I guess not. That's not Sony owned. Aloy is the only one.
Yeah.
That's odd.
It's Aloy.
Okay.
Right.
American enunciation.
Like the metal.
Aloy.
Yeah, but the Jin Sakai one is dope. I love how you have the katana. That I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
I kind of wish they gave the Titans the Blades of Chaos and an axe thing on the back.
No,
that would have been sick.
When I first saw it, I'm like, I don't exactly see Kratos, but okay.
It's just the marking.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't see
Unless
it.
they're planning to give a Titan-specific glaive, the Leviathan axe.
Oh, God.
It's a Leviathan ornament.
Each class should have their own unique exotic to get. For Warlocks,
how Destiny 1 did the swords specifically.
We should get a sword, a katana from Thing. Hunters should get an exotic bow, right? And you guys should get a giant axe or fucking two, something.
At some point, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
At some point, kind of need to integrate it.
Yeah.
But we will get off this tangent because I feel like we've beaten Destiny.
I will always ship.
I will always, yeah. But yeah, let's get into Mario because I think I saw you there.
Yeah.
I think
you were like right beside me.
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
didn't want to
weird.
say hi to you.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because I was enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, I'm like, Sheldon, is that you? And you say anything, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I just kept eating
I
popcorn.
don't want to know this dude. Just
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
That movie was actually really good.
It was really good.
I think we both kind of went into it like, we don't know how this is gonna go.
I really wasn't expecting anything. I thought it was gonna be a little mid, but it ended up blowing up.
Illumination, I mean, they're not known for bangers. I mean, I can't say that.
Well, no,
take
that's
that
not
back.
true. They did
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
I take that back.
Minions and stuff. So
Right?
they made some, but they didn't
I think
make
it was
the
just
story.
out of pocket how like they were doing Mario.
Well, yeah.
Yes or no?
I can kind of. Yeah, it's like a yes and no kind of thing.
Okay.
Like Nintendo clearly had an idea that they wanted Mario to be a 3D animation studio. They clearly didn't want to go through Disney and Pixar.
Who does? Who does?
Yep. And then, I mean, who else is there besides Illumination? Whose 3D animation has been like some of the best out there,
And,
next to Pixar.
right?
Yeah, like Pixar's done really good stuff, but
Yeah.
theirs has been pretty phenomenal too.
Yeah, and this is still growing in sales and has passed Incredibles 3
Yeah, they're on
As
like their
that-
7th week or 8th week now.
as the third highest grossing animated film.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, movie was surprisingly very good.
Yeah, from beginning to end, it was just a solid story. It was straightforward. There is nothing convoluted, nothing crazy going on.
Yeah.
was
No
just-
like huge plot twist.
Yeah,
right?
just a straightforward story, which was nice.
It was.
Yeah.
Voice
Like,
acting.
Yes, it is a kid's show,
Yeah.
and that's what should be expected.
Of course.
But I don't know. I feel like some kid shows nowadays can be just a little confusing.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
There's too much going on for them to understand.
Yeah, and that was like everything was kind of like laid out.
Yes.
And it wasn't like you had to like look really deep into it
Yeah.
to understand it,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, like for people like me and you, the references were there.
Oh yeah.
So I can see in that regard, kids may not get it,
yes.
but we get it,
Yes.
right? Like the whole time we were both like, "Hey, look at that! Hey, look at that!" Right? So that was cool.
Like for example, the Punch Out restaurant right in the beginning.
Boom.
Little
Right.
Mac,
Yep.
all over in pictures.
Yeah.
Little Mac and Mario in the same fucking universe.
Whoa.
Little Mac and Mario in the same goddamn world.
Super Smash Bros.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then when he's playing, was he playing a Super Nintendo?
That was OG Nintendo.
Okay, when he's playing that,
the first Nintendo.
the Star
film.
Fox ship is on top of his TV. Like there were so many.
Duck Hunt was in there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a Duck Hunt reference was in there.
It was, I think, a restaurant.
It was like a neon sign.
Yeah,
of the
and it was
duck's
that
flying.
duck.
Yeah.
It was when they went to save the flood.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
There
it.
there were so many things, and I'm like, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the voice acting was great.
Yes.
Animation was great.
Like okay, so Luigi Charlie Day. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
It was I didn't really know what to expect from. I expected maybe a little bit of a higher pitch, but he did a good job.
I didn't hate it.
No, not
No.
at all.
Chris Pratt
great
killed
job.
it. Yeah.
Good job.
Killed it.
All the haters out there, go fuck yourselves.
Easy.
Chris Pratt is amazing.
Yeah.
He is fucking amazing.
He was so good.
First off, he's an amazing dude. Like he never says bad shit about anybody.
No.
Never does like
Super down to
talk shit.
earth.
Yep, super. And then his acting is just dope. Like we saw Guardians, dope in that. Fucking balling.
He was phenomenal.
He's probably one of the best actors of our era right now.
He's getting there.
I think he's already there.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
he's already there.
Okay.
I think he just needs one solid, serious piece. But I feel like people will like kind of
Pick it apart.
cast him as like this sci-fi kind of dude now.
Yeah.
You know, and like almost like Indiana Jones-esque with Jurassic Park. Like
Yep.
there's a lot of sci-fi shit.
Yep.
But I feel like if they give him like a real solid piece, he'd kill it.
Mm.
He'd absolutely kill
You know what he needs? Not because I want him to be tested. I just want to see how he would do in that
it. Like a
environment.
drama.
Action film.
I don't think he needs action.
No?
Because we've seen him do action.
True.
I just think he needs a drama piece.
Yeah.
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 And like
Again, not to test, but just to see.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like he'd kill it though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Peach was great in the film.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, she
did a
killed
great
that
job.
role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peach in that film was took some of the spotlight sometimes.
It almost sounded like she did it without any effort though. You know what I
It
mean?
came
Like,
so
it was
natural.
just natural. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was just natural
And
for
then
her.
Jack Black was born to play Bowser.
Fucking Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Come on.
Jack Black was born.
It was nice seeing him be a villain,
but in a funny way.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because there's been some movies where he has been just like a dick, and he was a bad guy, and it was good because you kind of hated him.
Yeah.
Because he was an annoying bad guy.
Yeah.
But in this one, it was like
he was comical.
Yes, and it was dope. It fitted him perfect. I normally don't like Jack Black stuff.
Really?
Yeah. In the beginning, I used to, but then after a while, it was just him in the same kind of roles over and over and over, and it was just annoying, and I hated it.
Outplayed?
Yeah.
Outdated?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Like comical fat guy. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, we get it. You're a funny fat dude.
Yeah. 100%. But when he did Goosebumps, it was different. And I know a lot of people didn't like Goosebumps, but I liked him in Goosebumps.
I still have never seen it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You should watch it. Like
Is it family friendly?
In a sense, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
But he just plays a completely different character, and it's a little bit more serious. For
Okay.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I liked it.
Okay.
I actually liked him in that.
Okay.
Yeah. I still haven't watched Jumanji.
The second one?
All of them. Except for Robin Williams.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The new ones, the Rocks Jumanjis. So I don't know how he is in those, but yeah, this Bowser was dope, and his song has been nominated for a Golden Globe. I'm just like, how?
Peaches.
I don't get it. I've heard other songs like this from him, and I'm just like, how?
I
don't know.
It's like a minute 40
like, it's
song.
a good song. Don't get me wrong.
No,
I just don't think
yeah.
it's like, is it really Golden Globe worthy?
I think it's just for the meme.
Probably, man.
It's a Cooper thing. A Cooper thing.
It's 100% a Cooper thing.
And then you didn't know who played Toad, and then after you were like, "Oh my God, it's
Keegan-Michael Key."
Yeah.
You know, after a while, when I was like, I kind of went back to see clips of it. You can kind of hear him in it.
Now that you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
it's
that
one
I
of
know.
those things.
Yeah. It's like, okay, now I can kind of hear. There's like some of the pitches, and I'm just kind of thinking back to his Key and Peele days. There's like some snippets of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toad was cool though.
Toad was funny.
He was kind of a psycho.
Don't eat that much. Oh wait, no, you can eat that.
I will never let anybody hurt you. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
Toad was funny. I thought Donkey Kong.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah. Like I don't know what people expected. I know a lot of people shit on him for like not
Seth
doing the
Rogen
voice.
never really changes his voice for anything.
And he
so what did people expect him to do?
And he even told him like, "Hey, I'm not doing a different voice." Although when he laughed as Donkey Kong, I was like, I was like, okay, that's fucking.
Like I can't unsee it.
No, not at all. Like he is now Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong.
I especially loved like the score of the film, just all the themes and everything.
Yes,
I was like, man, like
the music was on point.
Yeah,
for a lot
and
of
one
movies.
thing that I loved is when it would go from 3D to 2D.
Yes,
but still stay 3D.
Yes,
that was dope. Also, Flame Donkey Kong, has that always been a thing?
Never been a thing.
Like, is that new?
Or maybe is it in Smash?
I don't know. Seeing that, I was like,
kind of dope.
It was cool as shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm
They're
like,
now gonna make they better make a video game with Donkey Kong in there and him having flame powers, and ice powers, raccoon suit, Neko.
I want to see Donkey Kong in a fucking cat outfit.
Yes, that'd be fucking dope. Monkey powers with cat powers. Holy shit.
Yeah, the Mario Kart scene was also dope.
That was really sick.
Yeah,
like them getting to choose. And then he does his classic Mario. She's on bike, and then Toad comes in, just like
up?
You overcompensating, Toad.
Yeah,
Toad, you overcompensating, bro.
I love how like when they like destroyed the big like bad vehicle thing, he's like, "No one escapes me, blue shell!" And
Dude,
just
I
like,
thought he was dead. I thought he was dead.
He walks in the flames like a badass. I was like, "Oh."
Although there was that one monkey that crashed and burned.
There was low-key death in that.
I'm pretty sure he died. I don't think he got out of there.
I don't think so too. Yeah, but the whole film overall, out of 10, I think we both agreed like a hard 8.5.
Yeah,
it was great.
I would say so.
It was good.
Yeah, the best character in that was the star.
Oh, like the actual like that star?
No, Rosalina's star.
We're not talking.
There is no hope.
We're not talking about the depressed.
Only the sweet release of death. That dude. I don't understand why he was in there.
I want to know.
I don't understand how he was in a kids movie.
I want to know who put him in the film.
Fucking genius level.
Because they need a raise.
That was genius level.
That star.
That's Eisen level intellect.
That star needs a therapist. or needs to go back to Rosalina because
No, he's just expressing real world.
he
views.
needs a hug.
He's just expressing real world views at this point. Every adult in the
That
probably felt
star-
that star. I guarantee you.
Yeah, like kids are probably laughing and parents are like, what is wrong with this star, man? Because me and him are both like, yo, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
dude.
Because even when they were like going down to the pit, he's like, yay, death! And me and him were like, what the
I guarantee you there are some adults that were probably like, that guy's speaking real talk right now.
Someone's
He's
like,
facts.
I feel you. I feel you.
Facts.
Yeah. Or like, I bet you there were some adults that were like, this is why mommy's always tired.
This is why mommy always goes to the garage
Yeah.
to smoke some weed.
That star was low-key like the star, no pun intended, of the show. He was so funny. Like, I want to know who played him, and I want to like email them and be like, thank you for just making that movie so funny.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
was very hilarious.
Yeah. It was just cool. That entire movie was amazingly well done. Animation.
I sincerely hope they do a sequel.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get a Yoshi's Island.
Hold up.
Hold up.
That star's not back. I'm not in. He needs to be in all the films.
I think, yeah, he really does. Just to be that, like, whatever person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be like the reality check they all need.
Exactly. Yeah. But end credits.
There's a scene.
Where Bowser sings again.
There is, and he is in a cage.
Super tiny.
Yeah. Because the movie's been out for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, then we apologize.
You need help. Maybe go talk.
You
to
need to
that
go
star.
talk to. You need to go talk to the star. And if you don't know who the star is, go see the film.
Straight up.
Then come back here and be like, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But after that, after all the credits, there's a scene where in the underground, after the big explosion, there's a Yoshi egg, and it cracks open. Screen goes to black, and we get the Yoshi, and then it ends. So
maybe we'll get a Yoshi's Island.
Island.
You know?
I mean, we saw them in the film when Toad, Peach, and Mario were going to DK country. We saw them like in herds.
Yep.
In the background.
Yeah.
But we never legit saw one in like with the group.
It also makes me wonder if we're ever gonna get a backstory to Peach.
Where's she from?
Because she just showed up.
Do you think she's actually from like the world?
Well, she's human. She's gotta be. They don't have any other. But you know what's weird is Bowser's little wizard dude was like, "Hey, there's a mustachioed human." So either that dude knows about humans, and not just because of Peach, he might have knowledge of other humans that may have visited at some point.
Oh, because like Bowser could have said, "Well, how do you know what a human is?" Okay.
Like, how do they know what a human? Like, they don't know what Peach is. How do they know she's a human? So that little.
The Toads just accepted her.
So that little wizard dude must know
What is
of
his
humans.
What's his name?
Yo, what if? Okay, this is now we're going on a tangent
God.
a little bit. What if? Because remember the
Little
antiques?
Wizard in
Do you
Mario.
remember the antiques?
Magic Koopa.
Yeah,
That's his
the
name.
antiques that showed in that scene.
Oh, yeah.
We know that Bowser's father is King Koopa, right?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, anyway.
Okay, then.
Well, King Koopa was a part of original Mario.
Okay.
What if?
God, we're getting to what if.
What if the ancestors of Mario and Luigi?
You're going way too
Was-
far into this.
Mario and Luigi. And what was his name again?
Magic Koopa.
Magic Koopa was there with King Koopa. And that's how he knows about humans. Because they fucked up his dad.
Oh, he's just transcended time?
He's been alive that long.
You're looking way too into this. Way too into this.
Yo, man, the movie's out there. Now there's questions. There will be theories. There will be theories.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, fuck, I hate that you're not wrong. God damn it.
Just things that come into my brain, dude.
Yeah. We also got to see baby Mario and Luigi.
God, they were so adorable.
So that was
They were so adorable.
And baby Peach.
Ah,
Right?
They were all so adorable.
Yeah.
So cute.
Next film too, so characters we didn't see. Daisy,
Yep.
Yoshi.
Yep.
Well, Yoshi with the group.
Yes.
Oh,
We saw a bunch of Yoshi.
rewind. We also saw Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky.
And
the
I don't.
you can't say what you said that night. The other one.
Recycling Kong. Recycle Kong.
That other Kong. What is his goddamn name?
You know who? No, you know who we really didn't see? Funky Kong.
That's who I'm
Donkey's
thinking.
brother.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one like the cool one with the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was he?
Funky. Okay. Funky, Daisy,
Like, how do you leave him out?
Yoshi.
He was in the first Donkey Kong.
Wario,
Or Super Donkey. I don't know.
Waluigi, Birtle.
I feel like Waluigi and Wario will be like a.
The next two big bads team up with Bowser. Did we see Boo?
We saw King Boo.
He was at the wedding.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw Bullet Bills, Bomber Bill.
King Bombo.
Yep.
Because he was at the wedding.
Yep.
So we're just missing those 5. Toadette. We didn't see her.
Oh, Toad's there?
No, it was all dudes. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but Toadette is iconic for having like the braids and like the small toads in her. We didn't see her.
Okay, fucked up theory.
Oh god.
I did. You had me. Yeah. If there was just a kingdom of Toad dudes, only one Toadette, does that mean they all bang and then she produces?
Dude, stop. This is a kids movie, right? You need to go talk to that star. Okay.
Needed another reality check. With the
You
star.
need to go
Thank
talk.
God.
Yay, that's.
I'm just saying. Why were there no other female Toads?
There has to be. We probably just didn't see
What
them.
if there was only one?
Oh, please.
You think Nintendo thought about this before they made her?
No. Because they didn't have you.
I'm fucking up the world.
They didn't have you. But yeah, overall, the movie was great. We loved it. We move on to either anime or PlayStation stuff.
Let's move on to anime because we just watched Heavenly Delusion and I gotta talk about this.
Floor is yours.
We gotta talk about
Floor
this.
is yours.
We gotta, that episode was fucking emotional as shit.
Very.
Emotional.
What was the most emotional part?
Okay, so Demon Slayer, it was good.
Kid Boo.
I'm still like fucking over Demon Slayer with the.
I feel like we should stop talking about it.
I'm just getting butthurt about it. No, but like we saw, Kid Boo number 2.
So basically, what we're talking about is anger, basically sucked up sorrow, joy, and pleasure, and
To form
hatred.
fusion, hatred. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you've seen the intro of season 3, those giant earth dragon things, that's what he can do. Because when he bangs his drum, they fucking.
Which is kind of cool, actually.
It was.
Those dragon things were pretty fucking dope.
I will say, he looks badass.
He does, but he's like a child.
So yeah, so they somehow like de-aged.
Yeah.
So Fear is the
It
small
makes me
one.
wonder what this dude's backstory is.
Fears? Just like because they were all once humans.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But they're just are they one person or are they multiple? I think they're one person. He's got split personality.
He's emotions.
Maybe he's got split personality disorder. Maybe that'll be his backstory. Like he was fucking crazy.
Maybe he'd like.
And all these
He'd like.
anger came out when he was like cowering in fear. Pleasure came out when he was just like.
Maybe he would kill, and that would like pleasure and joy, and then after he killed, he'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Thinks he's a fucking hero.
Oh, that's right.
So like hatred, this new form being after being like combining the others together.
Because hatred says to Tanjiro, he's like, "How dare you?
Yeah,
how dare you attack?" Yeah, and Tanjiro's like, "Are you nuts?"
He's like, "Are you fucked out of your mind?"
Yeah, he's like, "You've killed
hundreds
of thousands of people." He's like, "How dare you talk to me?" Right? But yeah, so fear is the small one. We got anger, sorrow, joy, pleasure. Anger sucked up joy, sorrow, pleasure to make hatred.
And how that made hatred.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think the math is there, but it's whatever.
Is this demon Anakin?
What are you talking
Is
about?
he Anakin?
What are you talking about?
The demon.
Why would you say that?
Because fear leads into anger, anger leads into hate, hate leads into suffering.
Saying that they're the Sith.
Oh my god.
Is this what we're getting into? Is that they're the fucking Sith now?
You want to talk about toads banging toads? I'm talking about Star Wars. I mean, we're already here.
So does that mean the demons are core of the Jedi?
Whoa.
But they're like the High Republic? The good ones?
Whoa.
The good Jedi?
Whoa.
The best Jedi of all time?
Whoa.
They destroyed the Sith?
This podcast can be really long. We keep going.
We gotta stop.
We gotta stop.
We gotta stop.
I
But yeah, so hatred comes up.
Yeah. And he's like a teenager-ish.
Yeah, he's kind of like a kid / teenager because he thinks he's a fucking superhero.
He's like a preteen.
Yeah, or something like that.
Like 12, 13?
Because the view of good and evil is definitely skewed. He thinks he's a fucking hero, and that Tanjiro's the villain.
Yeah, because Tanjiro's attacking Fear, and Fear's like,
and he's got
like
some,
6 inches.
Interesting badass like knife things.
It's like a talon and then a talon.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure there's a name for that weapon. I have no idea.
I don't think he ever said it.
Yeah.
But he just goes bong, and like the Earth Dragon's like.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I will say that was cool.
I'll give you that. So yeah, so he says, Tanjiro, how dare you attack this small person? And Tanjiro's like, are you insane?
Yeah.
Like, do you understand?
Tanjiro just goes off on this like
Yeah.
righteous speech, and Genio's just like,
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on?
He's like,
Genio's
oh
just
my
confused.
god, I can't move due to fear. And then we get to
You need to see
Muchido.
gun breathing again. No more gun breathing. Like, I need to see more gun breathing.
Yeah, and then we get to
Or American breathing style. I'm calling it American breathing style.
I thought it was gangster style.
Crips and Bloods.
Crip style. And then we get to Tokido, who's upside
Taquito?
down. Huh?
Taquito?
I love taquitos.
Taquitos are delicious.
Great.
But not this guy.
No. He is floating upside down in a vase.
And he's like wallowing in sorrow.
Yeah.
Because he can't do shit.
He's like, well, I've accepted
I guess
it.
that's it. He's like, I don't know what they're going to do. They're fucked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
He's like, I'm supposed to. Oh,
I wasn't strong enough.
So then, upper fifth goes into the shack, and
He's like, what's in here?
yeah, and is it Tanjiro's swordsmith or Tokido's swordsmith?
The one that's sharpening the blade?
Yeah.
That's Tanjiro's sword.
So it's Tanjiro's juiced up swordsmith.
Homie
had the best glow up ever in its history.
He's on trend.
Whoa.
He was trending out because he fucking
Wants to sharpen the best sword.
Yes, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So he-
trained,
he-
trend, and he came back to take
Yeah.
that sword. And
He's
they're
pretty much
the shit out of him.
sharpening a sword, and the upper fifth is slashing at him, trying to break his concentration.
Well, there's other homies trying to like stop him.
Yeah.
Or I guess, but he's paralyzed in fear, so he can't. Do
Yeah,
shit.
so I'm the other guy. You guys are the upper fifth, and Sheldon is the guy, and you guys are trying to break his concentration. And I'm like, hey man, you're getting hurt. And he's like, must keep sharpening.
Sword.
Must
Sword.
keep.
Sword.
And he's getting slashed, and eventually his mask falls off, and we see his face for the first time.
And people lose their mind.
Does that happen in the manga? I don't.
It does.
Does it?
That's the only time.
I don't remember.
Yep, that's the first time like a swordsmith's mask just got fucked.
Yeah. So he's like, must sharpen. And right, so he's sharpening.
And the fifth, that fifth one is just getting pissed because he's like,
Yeah, because he's like, as an artist, his concentration is better than mine. And I feel jealous, so I need to get right. So then we go
like
back
he
to.
didn't want to kill him, he wanted to break him.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
He's like that little annoying kid that just won't like. Or when Stewie goes to Lois, he's like,
Mom, what?
Mama,
Yeah.
Mama,
Yeah.
Mama,
Yeah.
Mama, yeah.
Right? I feel that pain.
I just wanted to keep going.
I know that pain. Trust me. Dad. So then we go back to Mochito, and he's like, blah, blah, blah. So and then blah, 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 blah. And then he tries to do first form lunge, doesn't work.
Yeah, it was his like last attempt. 'Cause
Yeah.
he said he only had enough.
And he's like, and he
like barely any.
he's
effort.
like, well, fuck it. And then all of a sudden, Tanjiro's like, hey man, you got this. And he's like,
he starts to see.
he starts to
Tanjiro.
basically hallucinate.
Yeah,
He's on like the verge.
yeah.
Yeah, he's on the way out.
Like Tanjiro's talking to him, like, you know, you'll be strong enough. You can do this. It was never your fault. Like all this.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
he's
know what
like,
the fuck he said, to be honest with you. I'm
and-
just making shit up at this point. But
and he's like, wait, you didn't say that. He's like, who is this?
yeah,
So then, I can't remember the little boy's name that like has been there since the beginning.
right. The little swordsmith kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he starts being like, hey, you know, don't.
trying to like cut it
Yeah.
open.
He's like, I'll save you, don't die. And all of a sudden, we see
little crabfish thing.
a bad CGI crabfish,
Yeah,
which has different pincers?
Yeah, like knives almost.
Yeah, so he slashes at the boy.
I laughed when I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, I was like, what the fuck is this shrimp?
Yeah, reject.
Yeah.
Reject.
Little Cooper fish. So he slashed at the boy, and the boy's like, I'll never stop. And then all of a sudden, it like nukes him with the solar plex, and like, Tito's like,
Tito.
blah, 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 blah. And then the boy does this weird thing where he puts his lips in like the vase, and he's like,
yeah, he like blows all the air into the water.
does he die, or does he just like pass out after he did that? I can't remember.
We'll find out next episode.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
So yeah, so then, and all of a sudden, Tokita goes and sucks in the air, and then he's like, that was my father talking, because Tanjiro and my dad had the same eyes. Second form, breaks the vase.
Yeah.
Episode ends.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That was a great way to end it.
Was that a great interpretation?
That was like great. Yeah, well done.
5-star.
Well done.
Yeah.
Misbreathing.
Right? But just the whole end of that, I'm like, what the... Wait, so you get air, you remember it's your father, and then you just second form the vase and break it?
Yep.
You couldn't do that from the beginning?
He didn't have enough hair. Remember?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Enough hair for one move.
And he picked the first one, not the
one
second.
that stabbed.
Yeah, silly me. Silly me.
What are we gonna do about that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's like, spin or stab? Oh, stab.
Stab.
Yeah. Fuck, right?
Yeah.
So that's Demon Slayer in a nutshell. Kid Buu and misbreathing is all we got.
That's it.
Yeah, so now should we talk about Hells or Heaven?
I want to save Heaven for last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hells was sad.
So Hells was, this episode of Hell's Paradise was really good. It focused on the blonde samurai
Tenza
and the little girl. I can't remember her name. It was like
Clue. I want it. Oh, hang on.
Was it like Tosaki or some shit like that?
I have the computer.
Okay. So it starts with them like walking the beach.
Cluda.
Them trying to like find a place. He's like, I'm trying to find currents, and she's like, this seems kind of like a waste of time. The currents are all over the place. Let's just go back into the island and try to figure out and find more people. Right? Like
Nuru Guy.
Let's see. Does it say? How do you spell it?
Nurugai.
Nuragi? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that how it's said? Okay.
I think that's how they say it. I just don't want to Google too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
her.
Yeah. So they're walking the beach, and then he's like, something's off. And somebody lands.
No, I think it's she says, shouldn't we go in because like we'll probably find
more people.
Yeah. And he's like, well, I'm trying to find a current out.
Yeah.
And then butt fuck out of nowhere, this chick lands on the water, and she's like, it's too loud in there. Then looks at them and like turns into a dude, and she's like, are you guys doing it?
Yeah.
And they're like
wondering what all the ruckus was.
And they're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and she's like, there's a lot of dead Shonsing out there?
Shoshi?
Shoshin?
Stop.
Showing.
You sound dumb.
The big Buddha monsters. What I'm gonna call them.
The monster.
Big Buddha monsters.
All the dead. BBMs.
Yeah.
the BBMs.
Yeah, it's like it's too loud.
Oh, the video stopped. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Heart stopped.
All that for nothing.
Yeah.
What's your battery percentage at?
66. So we're good. Let's order 66. Or I should just turn off.
Wait, 20% is already done? Where are we sitting at for time?
38.
God, okay. Anyways, we'll try to make this as quick as possible.
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think once we get to like 20%, then we start to panic. So we're good. We have like 40, we're good.
We don't have a charger for
I forgot my charger.
You forgot it.
I forgot my charger.
This is gonna be fucked. We'll see what happens. Anyways.
Wee woo. We need an adult.
Tenkin? What?
Tenza.
Tenza.
Yeah.
So they kind of freak out. They're like, what the fuck is this? Because she transformed into a man.
Well, not even that, but she literally like manifested out of nowhere. She lands on the water, and she's like, it's too loud in there. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're like, where'd she come from?
Yeah.
And then as she turns and looks, she like morphs into a dude as they've been doing.
And was like, I didn't like the noise.
Yeah. And then he is like, did you make that noise? And then Tenza's like, run.
Yeah.
Run.
And then they get into fights.
A heated fight. Like numerous fights.
Tenza's trying his best, okay?
He's fast as shit.
Fast as fuck.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
Like cutting this dude up where he can. He like at one point slices his neck, and dude's like,
no, Doesn't he? Okay, so I could be wrong. Doesn't he slash the eyes first?
Yes.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
he slashes like the eyes, and then as I think they're called tengans. I don't want to Google it.
I think it's Toshins.
Potions.
Something
Let's
like
just go with that. Starts with a T.
The TTs. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
We really gotta find out the names of this shit, to be honest.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
fucking
gonna...
crazy. But anyways, yeah, slashes eyes, then like runs, but gets so I was like, where are you going? Comes up right beside them, is like, where are you going? And then he turns on, cuts his fucking arms, cuts his legs, and then cuts his heads off. No, he doesn't cut his legs, right? He just cuts his arm and his head off. Dead space.
I tried to Google without seeing things, and I'm like, I'm just yeah.
But yeah, he cuts his arms and his neck off.
Slashes. What's he slash? Neck
and arms. I'm pretty sure of this.
And hands, and then slashes the coat. Because once that happens, Tenza says run, and they sprint.
Yeah.
And then in the forest, he fucking poof, and he's like, and his head's all like going back together by the roots, and he's like, you slashed my coat. I don't appreciate that. Right. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then so they're sprinting, and then all of a sudden he gets in front, and he's kind of like morphing back together, and then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, samurai sword comes flying through the fucking forest,
takes his head
and
off
then takes the head off, gets stuck in the tree, head fucking, and then body falls.
And this blind dude shows up.
His master, who's blind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how'd you throw the sword halfway across the forest? And he's like, and then he goes on to explain that I was on the shore looking for a current out.
Yep.
And I felt a presence. And then I just
started... He was listening. He wasn't looking.
Yeah.
He was listening.
Sorry. He's blind. And then he's like,
echolocation.
I felt a presence. I felt a presence, and then my assumption is just yeet the sword in a direction you think.
Just gone.
Yeah, just gone. So then I can't remember how. Do they start walking away?
They start running away, I think.
Oh yeah, and then once they get to safety,
then they kind of just sit and talk for a minute.
Once he explains all that. Oh shit! Thank you.
Yeah.
Once they explain all that, he turns to the girl and goes, "Okay, now fucking explain. Like, why are you defending her?"
Yeah. And then he's like, it does a whole little backstory thing.
Oh yeah.
And then he explains like I see the potential in her.
Yeah.
Things like this.
Yeah. And then she's like, we're gonna get married, blah blah, blah, all that stuff.
Wait, she said that or he said that?
Pardon me. Rewind a bit. She says that on the beach.
Oh.
And then he says, we'll talk about that once we get off the island, which is weird. So then, and then as they're explaining it, again, out of butt-fuck nowhere, this thing's like, hey guys.
Comes at them.
Yeah. And then Master grabs them both, and then like, he jolts.
He does like a fucking All Might thing.
Quick as out of there. Quick as Daredevil, but homie got him.
Yeah.
Homie got him in the neck.
Across it. He couldn't say shit at all, so that Tenzin took up.
Pause. Do we think he dies?
I don't think he does.
No?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Not yet. Because now this is like, usually it's like Master dies, student gets revenge, but this is reversed roles at this point.
And a brutal... Homie went out like a trooper.
Tenza, sorry.
Yeah.
I keep saying Tenzin.
Oh, dare you.
God damn it, Tenzin.
That's Tengen, first of all.
Right, fuck me. God
Jesus, fuck.
It's been a year, okay? It's already pushed out of my memory.
Isn't Tenzin from Bleach? Who am I thinking of?
What the fuck are we thinking of? I have no idea.
Tenzin. That's an anime character. I don't know
for somewhere. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out later.
So yeah. So he
goes off.
Yeah. First he goes first he starts to attack, and then the thing goes, I know what you're gonna do.
Yep. He cuts the legs, and he's like telling the Master.
No, that's after. That's after.
No, is it? Oh yeah.
Because the Master says you should have done that. You were attacking with your emotions.
Right.
Yeah. And then once he sees his master is cut, he's like, run! And then tells them to run. And then he goes at it. And then pause, backstory.
Big backstory.
Sad backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Tenza came from nothing. His parents...
He literally thought he was garbage.
Yeah, because his parents were like untouchables at this point.
Yeah.
Like they were
He was born in the slums.
Yeah.
He took
people looked
money,
at him like he was basically trash.
Slept when and where he wanted. Woke up when and where he wanted.
Yep.
and then whooped some samurai's ass, and then his master found him and trained him because his master saw potential.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So then homie unleashes this like flurry.
Before we get to that, though,
yeah.
like Tenza was ready to leave because he didn't want to do it anymore. He wanted to live his own life. And then the dude who died from the giant guy, well, we don't know if he's actually dead, do we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's dead?
We saw him get eaten.
Oh,
Yeah, he ate him.
right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude with the eye patch.
Basically, Renji from Bleach with an eye patch.
God, yeah. Walked him to his master's former student.
Yeah, because he's like,
exactly like him.
Before you go, just come with me.
Yeah.
Just come with me for a walk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just want to have a
After that, do you?
Yeah.
Right? So he brought him to his master's former student's grave.
Who also left in the same manner. Was like, he's like, I want to go do my own thing.
Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He left and I said, I want to go do my own thing, and told him the story about how he was at an execution, ready to like slice.
Yeah, because
Or swing.
Yeah, because the Asai show? Is that what they're called?
Who?
The samurai people. Asai show?
Maybe. I don't know.
We don't really remember
we really
names.
should pay attention
yeah.
to our names.
The samurai
This is why people don't watch us.
This easily. The samurai people are also executioners.
Mm.
And his master was summoned to an execution, and he brought up the sword, and he couldn't bring it down yet because the person he was executing was his former student.
Yeah, because the student
His
said,
former student eventually turned to crime.
Yep, and he said, "I'm sorry, master, I made a mistake."
He said, "Master, I'm sorry."
He's like, "Master, forgive
as he
me."
was coming down,
Yeah.
he heard it.
Yeah.
And then just, right?
Done.
So after that, Tenza,
Prior had like a realization.
Yeah, prior to that, his master said, "I will let you leave if you can strike me once. In kendo.
Yeah.
One time, do you?
Anywhere, anytime, any place.
Yeah. Freebie.
Yeah.
But you just have to hit me." So
I think it cuts back to
future now.
Yeah.
He unleashes boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then fucking
They run.
And no, they're still there. His master says, "No, don't."
Yeah, right.
And then the
sword gets knocked out of his hand, and the dude like
flicks him 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and the throat.
Yeah, because he can't speak anymore.
Yeah, and then he falls to his knees, and then because the monster says, "I know what you're gonna do," and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then falls to his knees, and then his sword drops. And I think he's like talking in his head, and he like turns back, and like he can't, like it's all like
the master runs out because he's coming out to save him now.
Yeah, and now the master has wrapped the sword wrapping around his neck to stop bleeding.
Yeah,
that's what he's
done. And the master runs out because he wants to attack him.
Yeah,
to save him, but then he yells.
He goes, and then he drops the sword and fucking just beats the shit out of this thing.
The dude's face exploded
because that monster didn't know he would do that because he knows what he's gonna do with the sword, not his fist.
Yeah.
And he just gets up and fucking clocks him, falls to the ground.
He's exploded.
Falls to the ground and proceeds to beat the shit out of this thing. Turns, Master takes a girl and just takes off.
Books it.
Takes off.
Yeah.
Turns around. Boom, 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 and then the monster flicks him, I think, twice in the gut.
Yep, but he still gets up and fucking beats him.
Still gets up, still goes hard.
Yeah.
And then I think gets flicked one more time, falls, life flashes.
And then we get that little ending where they're battling.
Back to the past.
Yep.
Back to the past. Tenza hit his master in kendo.
Yeah.
And the master's like, "All right, you're free to go."
I found this on the.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. And then he drops a stick, drops to his knees, and says, "Will you please keep teaching me?"
Which is crazy.
Which is nuts. And then
I think he finally found the respect and understood why his master's doing what he's doing.
But not only that, he found his self-worth.
Yeah,
that's what he found.
And he also had like a flash of what his future life would be like
with her, with kids and all that jazz.
Him being a master, and him teaching sword.
Yeah.
Skills to.
Was his master in the flashback?
He was.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that because it was so quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really touching. It was a little sad.
It really was. I was like
that was
fuck,
kind of
dude.
a banger episode.
It really was.
For Hell's, everything about Hell's Paradise has been good so far.
And I loved how it didn't even involve like the main crew.
No.
I love that because it can still be a banger without the main crew.
Yes.
So that was really cool to see.
Now it makes me think: is the master going to take over for him and care for this prisoner and fulfill? But
I didn't even think
it
of that.
was stated by the Shogun that they have to come back with their handler alive. Because if the handler came back, or if even the prisoner came back,
maybe when they get
they'd
to
be executed.
land, he'll let her go.
Think so? Or do you think they're gonna die on the island?
Ooh. Ooh. Well, homie's throat is split open.
Yeah.
If he takes off the band.
Hold on, I gotta let my dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep going though.
If he takes off the bandings, will he just bleed out, or do you think he gets fixed? And then he's just he can't talk or can't see.
I think eventually he'll get fixed.
Yeah.
Because he can talk a little bit, right? Like he can talk.
All he goes is,
oh. Yeah, right. It's kind of rough for him right now because he is literally choking on his blood.
Yeah.
But I think he'll eventually get fixed. I don't think he's gonna die right away. So, somebody's gonna find him. One of the group is gonna find him and they're gonna fix him.
Yeah.
Because there's no way the other samurai will just let him die.
Question. Now that you said that, who else is left?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Besides Gabimaru, his handler,
That group,
the samurai kid, and the Konoichi. You got the brothers, who's stuck in the well.
Are they even alive?
And, there's also the dude who looks like fucking Nobunaga and the little guy with the multiple blades. He cut his fucking hand off.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Those guys are still alive.
The small dude and the guy who yes,
the one who killed the dragon.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
I'm waiting for him to go off. I want to see homie go off
with one hand, just let loose.
Yeah.
Go.
Now, because he's Kenpachi.
How?
Well, he's I think it's.
That's because the one hand. That's right.
Because he's been looking for a challenge.
Yeah.
So now he's fighting at a disadvantage, which is a challenge.
I think when he meets one of the monster people, he's just gonna be like, "This is it.
Yeah.
This is why I came here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted something to challenge him.
Do you think he'll kill one? Or they'll die at
I think he will be the first one to kill one.
Yeah?
I think so.
But die in the process? They strike at the same time and they both die? Or he'll...
I really hope not. I kind of want to just
I kind of want one to die so they're not impossible to kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for them to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it seems like the way this is going, they probably won't.
I know.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then the episode ends with the girl and the master sprinting off, and the girl goes she's crying. She's like, "We could have saved them. What's wrong with you?" And the master basically says, "Oh, he talks at the end."
He does.
That's right. I forgot. He's like, "I swear to you, I will get." He even says, "I will get revenge."
Yeah.
Which is crazy because the master's always my student with honor.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck it. I'm getting revenge.
You're on an island with that honor doesn't matter.
And I was like,
then yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, great episode of Hell's Paradise.
Out of 10.
The next one won't be aired until June 3rd, which I think is a Monday, actually, not a Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I have to double check that.
Out of 10, though.
That episode, I'd say it was an 8, 8.5. Yeah.
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 Riding the cusp of a 9.
A 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Good episode.
Great episode.
Solid episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we got Heavenly Delusion.
Yeah, which you just watched.
There is so many more. I'm confused. There's just confusion. We thought AOT was bad and they had questions. This just made more questions with no answers.
Yeah.
Well, we got one answer.
Which we theorized.
Yeah, to a point.
We touched the water surface.
We now know that
Man-eaters,
the man-eaters
were humans.
Are humans that were infected by a disease
that turned them into that.
Yes.
But that apparently you can stop if you cut off said part that's infected at the roots.
The way the doctor explained it first was they tried to dig it out, but he had to get rid of it at the core. And then he's eventually it leads up to amputating.
That's what it was.
The part.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's because if you don't, it'll just keep coming back.
Right.
So he's the most sure way is just cut it off before it keeps infecting.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's I built them prosthetics, all this stuff. And it was kind of nuts. and we see them kind of talking to him about it, and then it flashes to like these white coats who are like protesting against,
who are low key like the bad guy here.
yeah, like he's literally trying
like they came off. I think they actually set.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad it happened to you.
Yeah.
I think they actually set up the two main characters to go and kill the monster inside.
You think they will? I think they're gonna get fucked. They're gonna move on. They won't know about this monster that's left behind in the basement. That's gonna kill.
I don't even think like the MC did, or Mirako, and I can never remember her name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think
the sister.
Yeah, I don't think they know about it. Like that thing is gonna kill them. Maybe it'll even hunt them down. Who fucking knows? But it's gonna kill everybody in that building. It's gonna bypass certain people, and it may come after them. I'm just theorizing shit, but yeah, it's the white coats are thinking that these guys are being experimented on.
Yeah. And
they're like, don't experiment on people. Like, you can't be chopping parts
How
off.
dare you?
Yeah, shit like
when
that.
When actually the doctor's doing hero stuff.
Yeah. All because, like, this one lady got out of there and was like, they're doing things to people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, when really he's trying to help them.
He's trying to save humanity.
Yeah.
One person at a time.
In a sense.
And
like,
he didn't even mean to. It's just one person. It was like wildfire. One person said something. 2 people, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, it just grew. Like they're ignorant to what they're doing. They're not really but then he's not really explaining to them why this is happening.
Nope.
So that's also part of the problem. There's like miscommunication on both sides is what it seems like. Because even the people he's treating, they don't know what's going on. They just know that they're sick and they're being amputated.
I don't think he wants to tell them.
I mean, it's kind of like how we talked about how in The Walking
Ignorance
Dead,
is bliss.
That and in The Walking Dead that everybody's infected, they just don't know it.
Something just jumpstarts it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, and they don't know what.
Yeah.
They don't know what. And that's what the doctor well, he wasn't even a doctor. We find out. He was just a guy that builds things.
He was a guy that built someone a prosthetic.
Yep.
And everyone just started calling him a doctor.
Yep.
Right.
But he built it for one person because somebody asked him to. And that's why he continued to do so.
And because the person he loved, question mark?
I think so.
Wanted him, or
he built it.
Enjoyed his company as he did it.
Yep.
So he enjoyed doing it with her.
And the only reason why we find out about this is because it brings us to this one patient who's limbless. She's got no limbs because she was that infected.
Who she kept relapsing.
Yeah.
And he kept trying to save, and at one point sacrificed his right eye.
Yep.
And put it into her. And kept relapsing and relapsing.
Well, we didn't know that eye was his.
Well, I did.
Well, afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, afterwards. We just know that she was limbless. She was on life support. And then he explained all that.
She was like one wire away from dying.
Yes. And she wanted to see the outside one last time before she passed away.
As a human.
As a human.
Which is key.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't changed yet.
No. So they move all the life support system outside.
It's maybe like 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's not far.
And they let her enjoy outside for a while. And then homeboy goes in, grabs her heart, and...
like a tomato.
Yeah. And just like...
Which now that we see how he does it is...
It's weird. It's like his soul goes into their soul.
I'd say conscious.
It's about almost the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
I would say they're pretty close to being the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
You know? And just like... and it's not even like their heart, though. It's like some weird manifestation within their soul. Because her heart is still her heart. Because he's not touching their heart.
No.
It's like this thing that's inside of them and in these man-eaters.
I almost want to Google it again, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. Like, we'll figure out eventually.
Oh,
I'm sure they'll tell us what
I'm sure he'll say, I crushed their insert name.
Yeah. Yep. Like, it's almost like the disease that's turning them.
Which, in the end... Ooh. Do you think the disease starts in the heart? That's why he has to crush the heart?
Maybe. No.
Just a thought.
But anyway, like, her seeing things... The craziest thing for me was, like, the animation of the eye motion of her. The way it was, like, struggling to stay awake to see things. Was... I don't know. It was like next level.
It was so good.
It was like
it was very good.
It was so detailed, and you could see the struggle on her trying to grasp as much light as she can before she passed.
Yeah.
Almost. It was
Like her eyes were closing and she was struggling to keep them open
Yeah.
because she wanted to see the blue sky
yeah,
before she died.
passed. And it was very emotional at that point. Like somebody that was suffering but also almost relieved in a sense. I don't know. It was just a whole nother level of emotion in that episode.
Like if you're sad and you watch that, I'd suggest not because you will get very
Very depressed.
Yeah.
Because the doctor even said maybe it would have been better if she turned her into a monster and then passed.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, so
homegirl leaves the tablet.
To give some context, the way this patient speaks is, I guess, somehow hooked up to her giant system. She has like
A tablet.
a legit iPad.
Yeah, that she talks through.
When she thinks, words pop up.
Pop up, yeah. So she says,
As I guess he was going into her to kill her.
yeah,
she was
she's
saying
this. She's like, thank you
for letting me die as a human. As a human.
Not as a monster. Thank you
for everything.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for giving me your eye.
Yep.
Talking to the doctor, that's why he's got an eye patch on,
Yeah.
because he donated.
And then at the end is the most brutal thing ever.
Said, I love you.
She says, I love you.
Yeah.
That got me.
That one.
I was like, well, hold
one
on.
hurt.
I was like, hold on a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, we flash back to the white coats.
Homie breaks down.
Yeah.
Breaks down.
Yeah. The doctor lady who had Missing the Limb, who started the whole thing against these people, she died because of a rock being thrown at her and she fell on her head.
Maru Uchi.
Which, yeah, it doesn't matter. She's dead.
She's dead. She's dead.
It doesn't matter. She wasn't even significant.
Yeah.
But they went on a riot against them. I think they killed one person because some dude like went to go stop them.
Wasn't that the guy that was supposed to be on their side that let the kids down indoors? In episode 7, they even said that, right?
Right. You're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Because they're like, we have a guy
on the inside.
And
they thought he went to go help them, and they fucking killed him.
Because he was going to be like, hey guys, how's everything going? Like, how's it? And then just gets yeeted.
Gets fucked.
Yeah.
Just gets fucked.
So I think there's something going on with that white coat shit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because like,
the bald dude basically now has
because even when they stormed in, he's like, fuck the white coat. He's like, we're going to rule.
We're going to make a new world.
And he's power hungry.
We're going to make a new world.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to make a new world. I was like, okay, whatever. And then flashes back to them. He's like, they're coming back. He's carrying her. She's like, oh, she passed away. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, well, like, I need to go somewhere.
He's like, you guys go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead.
And they're like, okay, we'll escort you.
Yeah.
And she asked around, like, have you seen these two people, the doctor and this guy? And one of them, they're like, no, we didn't recognize the guy with the
scarf. Not that guy, but that guy.
Yeah, they recognize the other dude. They're like,
Robin.
Yeah. They were like, he was here 2 years ago. His name is Dr. Inowatsky or whatever his name is. And
she was like, holy shit, you're alive.
Yeah. And they're like, he left just without saying a word. Mm. And she's like, oh my God, there's hope.
Hope?
Yep.
Big word. Big word.
Yep. And she wanted to question the other doctor with the eye patch about
Now, we think Robin might just be dead.
Or he might be turned.
Or a man-eater.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, which is basically dead.
Or he turned and he found a way to keep his conscience. Now he's this fucked up weird monster thing. That's what I think.
Oh.
That'd be crazy.
Just like, help me.
No, just like, blame me.
Oh, fuck.
This is the better way to be.
Oh.
Humans evolved. Wouldn't that be crazy?
What if he made the daycare?
Gross. Fuck. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, it cuts to them sitting down waiting for Dr.
So I guess it's like
Onimasi or whatever his name is.
Umagi.
Is it Umagi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't laugh at me.
It flashes to him.
So they're on like a high rise.
Yeah.
Kids are here.
Bottom.
Umagi's on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's holding her, looking at her, having little flashbacks about things.
He's holding her and a gun.
Yeah. And he goes to like kiss her on the forehead, and then he just
cocks the hammer,
pops himself,
offs himself.
Sadness.
I mean, like, fuck.
Yeah.
After seeing what she said, I don't blame. I don't blame him.
The kids run up and
homemade breaks down and says, "My hands just bring death."
She's super upset because now she has no answers to any of her questions.
Yeah.
But she tells him like, "No, your hands are meant for saving people. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
you're stopping the
you kill man-eaters that kill people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're saving lives. And
don't
kind of like
don't say that. Yeah.
Cry and hug, and then it shows like the monster egg coming to life in the building that they were just in.
Yeah.
And then flashes to black, and I thought it was over. And homie's like, no, it's not over.
I say, put your phone down, and he's like, what?
Yeah, and then daycare, and then the girl who
Okay, so homeboy that
wants to lick the girl.
that took the girl in the closet, and he's like, I'm gonna lick you. Yeah. She's in like a cave.
And there's darkness. She's afraid. The darkness is encroaching on her.
It's like enveloping her.
Yeah.
And then she turns around and goes, oh, you're here.
And then that shoe comes.
Yeah.
And that shoe is that shoe belongs to that short-haired girl, by the way. The one who climbed up in the daycare.
Do you think?
I think it's her. I believe that shoe is hers, and I think it's her. And she grabs.
That's why at the end she sees. Oh my god!
And she's happy.
But don't they all have the same shoe?
No, they do not.
You just boot me. Oh, hi. Why'd you boot me?
Yeah.
Paul.
And she's just like, oh, I guess it's not that bad here anymore. And then
she's
it illuminates.
Oh, you're here.
And then it shows her at this balcony, just like, just all happy and just like blushing.
Homegirl's like, yeah, she's happy.
Like, what's going on?
Yep.
And just like, well, I don't know. I had a dream. It was good. And she's like, well, what was it about? She's like, I don't remember. And she's all happy. And then ends.
She's like, matter of fact, I don't remember.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
It's a little odd.
So now do you think short-haired girl is a key to something?
She's tied to something, for sure. Like,
good or bad, though? Because when she grabbed... Holy shit. Because when she grabbed the girl's hand, the dream, light shone. So do you think she's like the cure?
Well, you know what's interesting is when we think about like the past episodes, and we see her.
Because the last time we saw her, she was getting into bed with homeboy.
Yep. But she's also like the robot. There's something weird going on with her specifically, because
she's been in the spotlight a lot.
Yeah, and whenever she tries to escape, security systems don't show her. It plays like a pre-recording of empty hallways. When she was in the daycare, it didn't show her.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, whenever there's AI involved and it's the central court.
Do you think the AI is helping her?
In some way.
Because it knows?
I don't know if it knows, but I think the AI is experimenting.
And then past episode, when she was in bed, we saw that dead girl talk to her and said, you need to leave.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
We're onto something.
There's something there.
Google? I'm just kidding. Yeah. And then the episode just ends.
Just done.
Just ends.
So now there's more questions.
There's a lot more. But we had one thing answered.
Yes.
We know that man-eaters were humans.
Yes. By a disease.
By a disease. By what disease? How it jump starts? We have no idea.
No idea.
No clue.
Yeah.
But we know
something.
We know something.
But
so let's put that in our pocket.
Take it away.
And take it away. Because if we sit here and theorize, we'll drive ourselves insane. Also,
where are we at?
Hour 7, 52. Yeah, so we're good.
Now, I know I usually shit on you for this, but I really gotta pee. I had 3 cups of coffee and a water, and I really
You did.
Pee.
That is completely fair.
Yeah. So I'll be right back. Do you want to put this on pause? Or do you want to let it keep rolling?
No.
Let it keep rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Just fuck it. I'll try and entertain the people. Unfortunately, yes. So it's just me. So yeah, I mean, out of the 3 that we always really talk about, my personal favorite has to be Heaven. And then Sheldon got me onto Hell. And I don't know, man. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer isn't bad. I just personally think that, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say it in past episodes, that I don't want to say the animation is carrying the show, but the story is just not. I don't know. There's something. Kona wants in, so I'm gonna wait till Sheldon gets back. He can get her. I don't want to get up. There's something about the story in Demon Slayer that I just don't feel like the 3rd season has. Maybe it's just the fact that in the first one, there's a lot of character development, and now in this one, there's not. I don't know. I just personally think the 3rd season of Demon Slayer is a little slow, lackluster. Maybe it hasn't really hit its peak yet, right? So we'll just wait and see. We will just wait and see where it goes. For the other 2, I don't think Hell's Paradise has hit its peak. I think it's getting its strides now. We are seeing more and more action. We are seeing more and more of the island come to life, which is interesting. I am really curious about these 3 basically quadrants. So there's like the outside of the island, the middle-esque, if you will, and then there's like the middle quadrant, and then in the middle is the elixir, like the middle, and then it's basically like a dartboard, if you will. Hell's Paradise, the island is basically like a dartboard, right? There's like quadrants. There's like the outside,
Yeah, I'd say
the center, right?
Kind of,
And then like the bullseye is the elixir,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like so,
It's quadrants.
yeah. So like the last quadrant is
How'd
just
you get on this?
huh?
How'd you get on this? And good job for filling the dead space by yourself.
Boom. I was just talking about how like the 3 that we've been talking about, my personal favorite is Heaven and then Hell, and how Demon Slayer season 3 just lackluster. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Animation's carrying at this point.
Mhm.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Fair.
and just how season 1 maybe had a lot more character development and a lot more going on than like 3.
See, for me right now, it's Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
And then Heaven.
How is that like? Are they close, or is it kind of like?
They're kind of close. The
Yeah.
only reason why I'm liking Hell's more is because I've been just wanting an anime where it's just fight.
True.
Because
No,
like
for
I've
sure.
been missing Baki
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because that was just like fight.
Yeah, yeah.
And Kengan Ashura, which second season is coming, they said, which I'm like, fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna see people beat the fuck out of each other. It's like,
Jesus.
thank God, finally.
Straight just UFC.
And then like Demon Slayer, yeah, like the fighting is dope, animation is dope,
Yeah.
but like
Story, it's just, I don't know.
the story is not as the Swordsmith Village arc is
Mhm.
kind of a little lackluster in terms of story. We only got a little bit of little bits of things here and there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing really just pouring out with information as to who the dude with the Monofubu earrings are. Why the sword was in the fucking mechanical doll.
Yeah.
We don't know any of that. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like it's good. It's okay.
There's something about it
It's
that I can't put my finger on.
first season was dope.
First scene was amazing.
Second season I thought was amazing,
Mm.
but the fight scenes were sick as shit.
In
that
2, whoa, Tengen versus
one. Dude, I think that was some of
Kyutaro
Yeah.
was amazing.
yeah. You know, the Mugen Train arc, while it was really short. Like Rangoku's fight was really dope. Like the animation,
Him versus
the effects that they did was
Yeah.
really cool. But his fight scene, I think, is by far the best one so far.
it was really good.
By far,
It was really
him
good.
and Gyutaro went off.
Yeah, they broke.
Yeah, dude.
They broke animation.
Kengan beast mode.
Yeah, his whole
Probably-
sound thing was
Probably
amazing.
my favorite Hashira so far.
Tim,
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
Yep.
God of Flash.
Go.
God
Yeah,
of Flash.
but 3, I don't know. 3, there's something about 3. I can't put my finger on.
yeah,
it.
like Tokido's is such a flat character so far. He's just
And we've seen maybe like
what's her name, Mitsuri?
5 minutes of her,
That's it.
like in action.
Although you know what's a big, I saw me for like she was like love breathing. I see you as a friend. I was like,
I
yo,
saw that too.
You got
Yeah.
friend
Second, what was it? It was like
second form.
second form friend zone or something like that. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. The only thing that we've seen of her that I've enjoyed is like the hot tub scene.
hot tub scene.
That's it.
Yo, right there, buddy.
Right there. That's how we do it. Yeah. But like in actuality, her in combat maybe like 5 minutes.
That I don't even know if it's is it 5 minutes with the
I'm
combat?
I'm spitballing. I
Fair
have
enough.
no idea.
Fair enough. Yeah, like not a whole lot of her.
And then even like Tokito, he's been locked in a vase for how many episodes now? 2?
Yeah,
3.5?
like 2.5. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 3 episodes.
Like guys,
let's go. Can
how
we-
much,
can we
like-
move this along?
right? Like I've seen more of Tanjiro fight than like the Hashiras.
This is basically him being trapped in there. Is
Goku
Power
going,
Ranger.
yeah.
you know where
Goku going super, ah, over the
Goku
ocean,
going-
yeah, dude. Like I feel like Tanjiro and Genya are like, guys, can we get going? Like where's the Hashiras?
They had a whole episode where they were just kind of freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys know what's going on?
Yeah,
Put
but
your
that's
shit
how I
together.
got on like the whole thing.
Yeah, fair
Right.
enough. Okay.
Yeah, but that's enough of the anime. We had the PlayStation thing.
The PlayStation Showcase.
You watched it.
There was okay, so I've got a whole list of things that got
We made notes.
I made a fucking
Holy
list.
shit!
I made a fucking
Cooper's on here and you made notes.
made
What a
notes.
fucking episode.
So we start with
You actually?
there's I wrote every game down.
Oh my god!
Except for maybe the first one because I was like, this looks dumb.
Let's go, Sheldon. Holy, that's like 100-character fucking notepad.
So I didn't take the first one. I was
The
like,
floor is yours, please.
first one was kind of fucked. But EA is now making this is different because EA they showed off this game called The Immortals of Avium, and it's like a first-person sci-fi shooter, kind of like
EA's making shooters?
oh shit, right? But it kind of felt a little bit like Dishonored in a sense. It was like a sci-fi fantasy shooter called Immortals of Avium, and they now have I think they have like a new division called EA Originals, because that's what they showed was EA Originals. So they now have a new division, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, totally different.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one it looked kind of cool, but the like when they were showing off the gameplay, it looked dope, but something felt a little bit off.
Okay.
There was a lot of like magic shit going on for sure.
Okay.
Former actress who played Okora is in this game.
Nice.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
like, okay, great choice. You
Cool.
brought in a powerhouse. She's dope. They showed off Ghost Runner 2.
Did that look good?
It looked alright.
Yeah.
It looked alright.
The first one looks cool.
Yeah.
I played the demo.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was cool.
Yeah.
Great game. Because,
Okay.
like, you don't... Like, have you seen gameplay of it?
No. Oh, of Ghost Runner, the first one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Ghost Runner, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. They showed off... This must be like the era of samurai games right now. Since Ghost of Tsushima, they did like a Dragon Ishin, something called... oh my god, I'm blanking so hard. There's a couple samurai games, but there's this new one. I don't know if it's a samurai. I was kind of confused about where this game was because I don't know if it's like Japanese or if it's a Chinese era. But it's called Phantom Blade Zero, and it looks like it plays like
Blade Zero?
Phantom Blade Zero, and it looks very much like Sekiro in a sense. It's very fast paced. It looks like there's a lot of pairing going on.
Is it basically like Elden Ring meets samurai stuff?
Kind of.
Because like I
Just looking at it right now, right?
I googled it and I'm like, I get like Elden Ring vibes meets like Ghost of Tsushima,
Yeah.
and he looks like Leon Kennedy.
That's literally what I wrote. Like Ghost of Tsushima meets fucking Sekiro. And the premise of it seems to be this dude that you play as has 66 days to live to accomplish what he needs. That's what it looks like.
Don't tell me it's timed.
I don't know. It probably isn't. It isn't. You know, in a sense, like each day will be like, oh, you got to do this, and then it moves forward with the story kind of thing.
Day one.
That's what I think. From the makers of Journey, we're getting a new game called Sword of the Sea. Looks dope. Looks very
I do like the color palette this game has. It's very like dark gray and like
Sekiro style.
desaturated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like how
Sekiro was very bright.
was it?
Yeah. You're thinking of Bloodborne.
What? Yeah.
Bloodborne, yeah.
And then so the guys from the makers of Journey, they're making a new one called Sword of the Sea.
God, this game. Like, sorry, just
You're
like
still stuck on this. Can we move on?
No.
Look at this list.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we
okay.
gotta move on.
Yeah,
We gotta
ahead.
look on. The game looks dope though. Okay, the Phantom Blade, it does look dope.
Okay.
Like it looks really good.
Okay.
Um,
Is there gameplay of it?
they showed off gameplay.
I'll have to watch it after. Okay.
So we got some indie titles coming for puzzle lovers. The Talos from the makers of Talos Principle. They're making Talos Principle 2,
Got it.
which looks really dope.
Yep.
The creators of Grizz are they're making a game called Neva. There's a new a game called Cat Quest coming out, which looks kind of Zelda-y, but you're a cat person. It's kind of odd.
I might just try it just for the
Yeah.
just for the gag.
Square Enix is coming out with a new kind of based shooter, similar to like Fortnite, Apex. But it's very
Is it a BR?
no.
Okay.
It's called Foam Stars. It's very Splatoon.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I saw.
They basically copy and pasted Splatoon, but gave them real people, and they decided to do foam instead of paint.
Can you legally actually do that? Like,
I-
is Nintendo like? Wait a minute.
It's probably, of course, different coding.
Yeah.
You know, like the coding's gonna be different. And
But it's
not
But
paint,
it's a
foam.
legit copy and paste.
It looks like Splatoon just with real people.
So what's it called?
It's called Foam Stars. Foam. They showed cutscenes of like even gameplay of like this dude shooting out champagne bottles, and it was making. Yeah, it's got like Overwatch vibes, Splatoon vibes, Apex vibes. It's all over the place. I don't know. It just seems like it seems like Square Enix is just throwing money at shit to make some sort of money.
This anime girl. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. There was a cutesy one called like the Plucky Star, where your 3 fans go on like a mission to save things.
Save the world.
There was a Minecraft copycat. It's like if Minecraft met Call of Duty met GTA. That Sony's coming out with called Teardown. Yeah, very. Yeah, it was like.
I feel like game companies nowadays are just like picking things from other games.
I honestly, I don't know how much originality you can have anymore.
True.
Honestly, it's a lot of stuff is being done, and I think
It's called Teardown.
Teardown.
Tear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Very pixelated, but it feels like Call of Duty meets GTA. And then there was a big one that was announced. Okay, out of all of this, this was huge. Okay, it showed like a frog just chilling, a bird grabbing this frog, flying off, eating it. Then a snake comes like an anaconda, grabs the bird, eats that. But then an alligator comes, or crocodile, grabs the snake, but the snake like alligator does death roll. Snake wraps coils, biting it, and then it flows in more. And then his figure appears. This silhouette of a man. He's wearing a bandana. He's got paint faced into the light.
Oh, I know exactly what you're thinking.
Solid Snake.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Snake Eater.
I haven't seen the trailer, but from the picture I've seen,
dope as shit.
it looks gorgeous.
Fucking
like you can see like
I lost my shit.
You can see like dirt particles
I
on him.
lost my shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
MGS3 Snake Eater is my favorite one.
it's probably one of the best, the best in the entire series.
The first one, like Metal Gear Solid, was
started
dope.
it. Yep, that started it.
Two was great. Not a huge fan.
3 was where I think it really solidified.
3 and
the
4
series.
are like so close.
Yeah. And they also announced that they're remastering
I saw
the
that
collection.
The 1,
Yeah.
2, and 4.
I can't remember.
Okay,
what it was,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, fuck that. Look, if this is what we're getting in terms of graphic gameplay, I'm like,
it's gonna look so good.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in 100%.
Yeah.
And with the way technology is now, the stealth action, you know it's gonna be.
Fuck, the CQC in this game is gonna be unreal.
It's gonna be so much smoother too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
There was a couple JRPGs that got showed off. So something called Towers of Agabisha. Something else
I can't
called.
believe you made notes. It's so cool. So good.
Final Fantasy 16 got another showcase with more gameplay.
Nice.
The Towers of Agabisha kind of had like a Shadow of Colossus / like Breath of the Wild vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they showed off another big one, but it's not getting a physical release. It's going to be a digital release. Alan Wake 2 is coming.
I just Googled that.
I thought it was a John Wick game because dude, he looked dressed up like John Wick.
Yeah, like from the pictures, I'm like, is that John?
It looks like John Wick.
You know who that? I thought this was fucking. What's his name? He was Mysterio.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I thought this was Jake Gyllenhaal. Homie, this looks just like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Is the trailer good though?
It was kind of dope.
Apparently, people say it's scary.
It was a little terrifying.
Oh my god.
Then they showed off Assassin's Creed Mirage, which they're saying it's not really open world as much.
Kind of, it reminds me of the first game.
That's what a lot of people. They're saying they're going back to more of like a smaller setting.
I don't know why they haven't.
But and then there were people that were saying, "Oh, they're just gonna fuck it up again." Yeah. Something called Revenant Hill was showcased. It was more of like an indie platform.
Yep.
It was a platformer where you got to play as a cat, kind of similar to like Stray. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. They showcased Street Fighter again, some game called Ultros, Tower of Fantasy, which was another JRPG, and then Capcom showed off another big one of theirs, which was like kind of like a Dark Souls competitor, Dragon's Dogma 2. Graphically, it looked dope. Oh, yeah. When Dragon's Dogma came out, it kind of got undershadowed by Dark Souls, I think. But it was also just as hard.
Oh, okay. I've seen this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for it because I played the first one. I didn't play the expansion for it though. Yeah, it's a really difficult game.
Okay.
And then they showed off Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then they did some VR titles. Resident Evil 4 is getting a VR.
I saw that and I was like, hold up.
Looks good.
Yep.
Looks good. Something called Arizona Sunshine 2. I don't know what the hell that was about.
No
I
idea.
had no clue. Then they showed off something called Crossfire Sierra Squad, which looked kind of like Call of Duty.
VR?
PS
Yeah,
VR
okay,
title.
yeah.
It looked like
You're like a SWAT dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was like Call of Duty mixed with like Rainbow Six. Is what
Sick.
it looked really good.
In VR, that'd be elite.
If they are doing this as an online game, I think it'll take VR to the next level.
Online PvP?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
In VR. I think it'll take Sony to the next level. It'll take VR to the next level.
They'd be the first to do that.
Yes. 100%.
Online PvP VR.
And then they showed another kind of shooter called Synapse. It was like first person where you're trying to find some doctor dude who has...
VR?
Yeah, VR. And you go into this world and he's like, you're in my mind. This is my world. And he like kills you, ejects you, but you can keep going back because you keep relearning how to do things better.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh.
Beat Saber got announced for it again. No big surprise.
Yeah. Huge popular game.
And then I don't know if this was a VR title. I don't think it is. But Bungie's coming out with a new shooter
Marathon.
called Marathon.
Yep.
And it looks like another Apex sort of Fortnite clone where it's like a team squad based shooter game.
It almost looks like an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of looks like.
And then they showed off a big reveal. We had a trailer for the final shape. And it showed up Ikora.
Showcase August 22nd.
Yep. It showed Ikora sitting there.
So Campfire. I'm Ikora.
Her ghost.
Yeah, her ghost. She's like, hey, you should have been there. We've slain gods, killed nightmares,
Teamed up with former enemies.
You know, I wish you were there.
And it
Campfire.
Ghost
Silhouette.
Silhouette. We're having this is like the era of silhouettes. I think.
Silhouette. Person. Cade 6.
Cade 6. Cade 7?
With Ace.
Ace of Spades.
With Ace of Spades.
It shows Ace just glowing with what seems like Memento
It
Mori.
looks like Memento's procced.
Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah, and his eyes have like light.
But what if it's like Memento Mori procced in his eyes?
What if he is Memento Mori? And he's like, me too, kid. Me too.
He's like,
and then he does like the whole.
He's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't there for that.
I think he goes, me too, kid. Me too. I'm sorry. And then cocks the gun
and holsters
and
this thing fucking encloses on it.
It's like a new holster.
It's dope.
It's so
I
sick.
dig it.
Stands up.
I want that in.
I do too.
In there, and I want it to be a fucking thing. So bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
It'll probably be an ornament for Lucky Pants. 5 head.
God damn.
He stands up and goes, first we got to figure out where the hell we are. They stand up.
Wherever the hell we are.
Beautiful scene.
Beautiful scene.
Beautiful scene. There's the traveler portal thing.
It's the veil.
Sorry,
the veil in the middle of the
veil.
sky.
And they're in like
somewhere.
Like
we don't know where.
A valley?
We're assuming they're in the traveler.
They're inside the traveler.
And the reason why I say this is because what I saw was a little village, and then those light birds are flying from this.
You have to like really look.
It's like in the right hand corner when they're looking out.
We analyzed this trailer
big time because it was kind of. I was like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Is
and Nathan Fillion confirm
reprising his role as
confirm.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I'm a Hunter main again.
Christopher Nolan. No.
Well, hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm fucking up his name. What's his name?
Christopher Nolan?
I said Chris. Yeah. What's his name?
I can't
Nathan
remember.
Drake. Why are we blanking on this, homie? This is bad. This is so bad. What the fuck's his name? It's Nolan North.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nolan.
Christopher
I knew it was Nolan something.
Nolan is in the name.
Nolan.
Yeah.
Nolan North did a great job for Forsaken. I really wish it was
Nolan?
no
Oh, Nathan. You wish Nathan was the whole thing?
the whole thing,
Yeah.
but he did a great job replacing,
Yeah.
filling in for him. But fucking Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion as Cade
Nathan Fillion
gets me erect.
God damn! I kind of wish though they brought back other actress to revoice her. Then it'd be like just the
We're here again?
the OG crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even if they did that,
Lance, and then we talked Lance
because
is not
I
there.
clued in, I'm like,
R.I.P. Lance Reddick.
I'm like, when Nathan goes back to the booth, Lance
isn't
won't be there, and I was like, now I'm sad.
That was kind of a depressing.
I was like, now I'm
realization
sad.
that they're not gonna be ever together again. Ever together. Maybe this is where they all die.
Like the Vanguard.
Yeah, and we get a whole new Vanguard
What if all three of them are like,
together again as a fire team.
and they say leave? We all got. Oh, I would literally get emotional.
Fuck.
If they all died.
Like,
Oh my god.
yeah. Final Shape. I'm really, even though Final Shape. isn't here,
Okay, here. Like, imagine if Zavala's like, go, we got this. And then, it's Cade, Ikora, and Zavala, and just, the Witnesses army. Cade procs Golden Gun. Ikora is about to do,
her void.
her
bubble
Void,
thing.
and Zavala Thunder. I would shit on the spot. That would be so crazy. And then, they'll look at each other, and they're like, let's do this. One last fuck. I'm getting chills. That would be so cool.
If she's not coming back, Lance is gone.
Lance is gone,
unfortunately.
and I'm sure this is Nathan's last time.
Yeah. It's just it would wipe the board for a new Vanguard.
But now, who would be the new Vanguard?
I think we got the Crow. I think that's gonna be established. It's gonna be the Crow.
Yeah.
We got. I think Saint would fill in pretty well as the new Vanguard, or Saladin, one of the two. I just don't know who would fill in as well because there's no other Warlock besides Osiris now. But I think Osiris is gonna die in the Final Shape. I don't think he's gonna be around for that much longer.
I think Saint's gonna die and give his ghost to Osiris.
I don't think it works like that, dude. They're assigned to a person.
Or Saint's gonna give up his ghost so he can be mortal and live with Osiris.
I don't think they just can give up their ghost. He would have to kill his ghost.
No, they can give up their ghost. Remember in the Thorn lore, he gave up his ghost when he turned.
Killed his ghost.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Sorry.
Even with Zavala's story, when they were doing the nightmares, he was ready to kill his ghost
Really?
to be with his family.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
So I don't know. That's where we're at. That was a big ass reveal. Cade 6 is back, or Cade 7.
We don't know.
We don't
But
fucking
Cade's
know.
back.
But Cade is back.
Nathan's back.
And it was a crazy sick moment.
Yeah, the entire Twitter blew up.
Yeah.
Everyone that
Lost
plays
it.
Destiny was like,
My
homie's
clan
back.
right away. The homie was like, Cade's back. We were like, what? What are you talking about?
I watched the trailer and
I thought it was a spoiler in fucking season 21.
yeah, I texted them and I'm like, yo, Cade's back. And they're like, wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, great. I'm just like, okay, I'm really looking forward to Final Shape and playing this.
How much more is on that list?
Just a few more.
Because I just watched them.
How much you got?
For time?
Yeah.
We're about $1.33, 42%.
Okay, I think I can keep going if you want to go.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold it.
I got you. No worries. So yeah. So Final Shape. Looking forward to playing that a whole lot more than this season. This expansion was a little bit weak, to be honest. The last season was kind of eh. This season is also kind of feeling that way. I don't know really where it's going. I haven't started it yet, but I mean I have started it, but I really haven't gone into it to really check it out. So hopefully we'll see some more things kind of get revealed, like why Sloan got in the Taken with her being for trying to communicate and like enter their comms, and what this fish person really is. And hopefully we just kind of see more leading into it. But the whole Cade reveal was next level stuff. Nobody was expecting that. I think some people feel like it kind of cheapened his death, but we don't know the full premise as to why he's back. There's a lot of theories going on right now, so we'll see what happens. So anyways, after that Bungie reveal, we got a new game called Concord. All they showed was like a ship flying through space, a bunch of things done in the ship. No real gameplay. It's just a bunch of confusion. I literally wrote Concord question mark question mark question mark. Like, what the fuck is this? I have no idea. After that, it went back to Jack Ryan, whatever his name is, talking about some new tech. Sony's been working on something for quite a while now. Apparently, they're always innovating. They're bringing out something called Project Q, which is an 8-inch HD screen display with DualSense controls on the side that's attached to it. They are showing that it's more of like a streaming device. I think people are giving it an L because like, oh, it's a new handle. It's basically a Switch. Sure, whatever. I think it's supposed to act more like the Steam Deck, where it's supposed to help stream your games. So if you're not at home, you can play it on the go wherever you're at, which I think is kind of dope. Where you can have access to your PlayStation 5 games in your hand with the DualSense controls. I think it's pretty sick. People have been wanting another like a Sony handheld for so long, and not just play like. Well, we want handheld games, but now we can actually just play our real games on the go, which I think is dope as hell. And then I have
to admit, me not being here and going to use the washroom, seeing just you talk to the camera, because I can still see. So I was like, I can see you, Sheldon.
I find that weird now. I feel violated a little bit.
I was upstairs and I'm like, I can just stare at him.
That's weird.
I was like, I can just stare at him.
While I'm taking a piss? Looking at me?
I'm beat off right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the Project Q is interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see it first.
Well, we did kind of see it.
No, but like I want to like physically see one and just be like, I want to like, I don't know.
I'm honestly I'm a little excited for it. Because now I can kind of watch shows and play at the same time.
Yeah, but why not just revive the PS Vita?
Vita, because nobody wanted to develop for the Vita for a couple reasons.
Yeah.
One, it didn't have an R1, R2 button. It was the back touchpad thing, which is kind of odd. And honestly, it was super awkward to use.
It didn't have having big hands and trying to play it. I was like claw gripping.
While it was dope having 2 analog sticks finally, it didn't do the click-ins, which a lot of things on that.
I can see why.
Yeah,
I can see why.
It was kind of weird to develop for. This kind of gives people.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Could you be playing God of War home, leave, bring Project Q, take a bus to work, for example, and play and continue the game on the bus?
I think that's the idea. As long as you're connected to the internet, it's a streaming device.
But what if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, or how does it work exactly?
They haven't really stated that. We don't have a whole.
Because like if I can't go to like I'm not gonna get it. But like say for example, if you wanted to go to like a park and just like kick back a bit and play, you couldn't do that, or could you?
We don't know that yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they did say it's a companion device to the PlayStation 5.
Because if that's the case, I think that'll make people a little upset if they just can't like go anywhere and play it.
I'm sure they thought of this.
Like the Switch.
I'm sure they thought of this because Sony first and foremost is a hardware company, not a software company.
Yeah.
They make hardware devices, and a lot of their hardware is really good.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt they've taken this into consideration, especially with the technology that we have now.
Okay.
I think they've taken that into account, and they know people want to play it on the go, like the Switch.
Got it.
Right.
All right. Cool.
And then they announced new PlayStation earbuds, which they said
they look fire.
They look dope.
Not gonna lie.
The casing for them looks sick as shit too.
How like it blinks like the PlayStation?
Yep.
Kind of cool.
And it's slick. It's sleek. It's kind of sexy.
I'm a guy who likes in ears rather than over the ears.
I'm okay with both. I have no preference.
They kind of hurt me because I have this, so like it like crushes. But like I just
take it out.
Huh? I could. Then I just have a hole in my ear. And it's weird, and it just wears people out.
It'll close back eventually.
No, it won't. Actually, it won't. Like if I take this out and just
it'd take you like 30 years, I think.
No, like
just cut it off.
That got dark. Now you're like the star. All right, relax a little bit. Bring it back.
Oh shit.
Just take it out. Chop it off.
Yeah.
What?
But the earbuds look dope as hell. They said it will work with your phone. It'll work with like all your Bluetooth devices.
Like you could use them at the gym.
Wherever you want.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna have different colors too.
I'm just curious about the sound. Because they said it's going to be really immersive.
Yeah.
You'll get to surround things like headset.
I was like, what are you doing?
They just look good.
They look so clean.
They look fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
And then
Like playing them. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut. Playing them with the OG white controller. There's like, and then having the OG white PS5. It goes so well together.
Yeah.
It looks so aesthetically good.
yes, 100%. And then we get to the final reveal. Like a 10-15 minute trailer. It starts off in a jungle with this dude like going through this big bulky fucker. He's like, he sees blood, he takes it, he like tastes it, like licks it, and just like, oh, Sergey, you're getting
Sergey, I found you.
sloppy with your old age.
Yeah.
And then fucking turns around, gets choked the fuck out. Sergey, Craven the Hunter, just fucking snaps his neck. He's like, I wanted to challenge. This is what you bring me?
This is what you bring me?
Yeah. And he's like, sir, maybe you'd like to go with this instead.
Yeah, maybe you like
new hunting ground.
Yeah.
I was like,
New York.
and it just shows like Black Cat, Doc Ock, Lizard, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then like
it shows like people's icons of like, I guess, who are in there at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it showed like flash forward 6 months later, like Sergey's there, like the hunters are there. And then they're like, "Oh, we're coming to the home now." And then they go into this home, this little.
So for context, I guess Dr. Connors has like lost his shit.
Turned into the lizard.
And turned into the lizard, and homie's on a rampage.
Yeah,
yeah.
And they're
at his house.
And they're hunting him
in his backyard.
And then they come to this little like tornado shelter thing.
Yeah,
where
you can like
bust out, and you see like Spider-Man just bust, but then you see the tentacles come out.
So he lands, and then the black suit like turns into armor at first, and then hardens and becomes a suit, and he's like,
black suit,
game time, bitches.
Spider-Man, and you're just like, holy fuck.
Honest to God, best suit in the world.
100%.
Best suit in the world. Leave a comment coming at me. Best suit in the world. Best suit in the world.
And what they like graphically, the suit texturized looks amazing.
Yeah,
it looks.
And
amazing.
when you fight, it like symbiotes.
Yeah, they got.
And he is angry.
He is much more
aggressive. Like you hear it.
Yes, you can hear it in his voice.
Yeah,
he's much more.
He's aggressive. Like, if Craven wants to hunt, I'll give him a hunt.
And the way he's throwing people down, just
he was low-key killing them.
He 100.
IRL, they're dead.
Then one move, he was like doing the 30,000, the Liu Kang kick thing.
Yeah, he pinned someone against a wall and was propped up with a hand, and he was like on the wall. Homie's dead, internally bleeding.
Like, there's no way he survived.
He's no way. Yeah,
he broke the ribs. He probably bursted his heart. That dude is.
Yeah, and then at one point there was like 4 people, and he like grabbed all 4 and then went poof, and I was like, they're dead.
Yep. And then it's just like, oh, killer lizard is this blah blah blah. He's over here, and it's like, oh, I can't get there. Like he's all the way here. And then he's like,
he's in Queens. I'm not there.
And then Button says, switch to
Miles. You can switch them.
They're doing the GTA thing.
GTA 5. Shit, yeah.
Where you can just swap between.
Yeah, and then Miles has new powers too.
Does he? I don't know. I don't know much about Miles. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. He has a whole plethora of new powers.
Like what?
His whole lightning thing is a lot different.
I thought the Venom Shock. What, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's more advanced now.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. Sorry.
Okay,
he had it in the first game or his game.
Yeah.
But now it's just more advanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this whole like web line where he can make his own like web. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
Because now he can like not look for somewhere to stand. He can just like. Boop.
It just bounces out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of the quick time events that they were showing were really cool.
Yeah, saving people, all jazz.
The swing mechanics look like they got even better, which is
so
dope as hell.
And their suits have wings.
Does Miles have?
Yep.
Miles has wings?
They both do.
Symbiote Spider-Man suit does have that.
Yeah.
It's not really wings. It's more meant for like gliding is what it is.
They can't fly, but like if they jump up,
air current.
If they jump up high, they can glide.
Yeah, they can use the air currents to kind of like carry them.
Yeah.
Is what it is. And we got them like going through there, flying through the water, chasing the lizard, who looks like a fucking mini Godzilla.
He basically looks like a humanoid. Sorry, not human size, but like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's like a mini Godzilla.
A trend up raptor.
Yeah, that's a good way.
With like, he looks primal as shit.
Yeah,
with like spikes and everything. Yeah, he looks like a fucking. Hold on. He looks like Greymon from Digimon.
Really? Greymon? That's the one you went with?
War Greymon? No? Okay. I'm reaching.
Yeah, a little bit.
Stop me, please.
Yeah. He's like a mutated Ninja Turtle. That's like if one of the Ninja Turtles went rogue and they wanted to evolve more, that's what they would turn into.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And then when he sheds, the bigger he gets.
He gets bigger. Yeah, we totally skipped that part.
Yeah.
Miles went through trying to find him.
In like
And
the
then Peter Parker
fishery.
comes crashing down and he's like, whoa, what the fuck is that? And
You
then
see when he like came down, he was like, again,
It was all-
silhouettes.
Yeah.
What's with the game's silhouettes? Like,
it's all about silhouettes.
all about-
This year is a year of silhouettes, people.
yeah, but he
Get
like
your shit together.
crashes through the roof and the tentacles come back in and he's
Can we
like,
do a new intro where we're just silhouettes and then we walk out?
fuck. Let's do it. Without Cooper. Yeah, I'll just put it in.
Next episode.
Yeah.
He ain't back next week either, so
Like,
we
fuck
could-
him. Yeah. So, but like, he like walks out of the shot and like, there's something just about his demeanor. He just looks angry.
Yeah.
Like without saying anything, he just looks angry.
Yep.
So yeah, it's 100% the black
Because
suit.
at the end of the trailer, like they go through like there's
So
bunch
there's a
of, like,
huge chase
crazy
on the
shit goes
water,
down.
right?
He's like, oh, Pete, I got the tracker. He's like,
Yeah.
let's go after him. He's like,
Lizard
no.
goes in the sewers,
Yeah.
right? They're both standing there. He's like, Pete, I got the tractor. I got this. Spider-Man's like, he's mine.
Yeah.
And then Miles goes,
No, well, he's like, no, let's go after him together. He's like, no, he says he's mine.
Yeah.
He's like, but he's got big teeth. He's like, so do I.
yeah, and
And
then
he just goes
just fucks off.
Yeah, he's swinging. He's
And
flying,
then Genki, which is Miles's like assistant,
Yeah.
goes, is he always like that? And then
no,
Miles goes, he's never
like this.
like this.
Yeah.
So I assume in the clip we saw, he like just got that suit.
See, I haven't played Miles Morales. I really need to
Mhm.
because it doesn't show him getting it in the second one. So I'm assuming at some point in Miles he got the suit.
I don't think so.
What? Why? You haven't played it. You don't know this.
Yeah, I have.
You've played the second. You've played Miles Morales.
Yeah,
You didn't see it anywhere. Did you finish it?
I haven't played it.
Well, fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude. Piece of shit.
I personally think at like somewhere in the start of this game, you will get it.
I think it's in Miles. I have to play it, but I think it's in Miles. Although I feel like that's something if it wasn't Miles.
Exactly my point, right? So I personally think in the clip that we saw, he just got that suit,
Yeah. We'll see.
and
We'll
he
see.
started to kind of just get like angry.
If it doesn't show him getting it, then that's kind of a weird moment, I think, for this.
Oh yeah, like if the game starts and he has it, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
But is that it? Is that all for the?
That was
Showcase?
pretty much the whole showcase.
That's crazy that you. I'm so happy that you took notes. That's actually insane. And they're like,
It was a long, list of notes.
What was your-
I'll put it in the description so you guys can see what I did.
perfect. Yeah. What was your favorite thing about the best or the most anticipated game?
I was looking forward to Spider-Man 2.
I think a lot of people were.
Metal Gear Solid fucking
Blew
was
you away? Surprise?
I was very surprised.
Okay.
I was not expecting
I
that.
heard rumors it was gonna be there. I just didn't know.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no. But the biggest one was Cade 6 coming back. That fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like Destiny 1, we got Destiny 2 for like I'm just like
Like if
fuck.
you're a Destiny 2 player, or sorry, if you're a Destiny player, you just know how like big deal, how much of a big deal seeing Cade 6, hearing Nathan again,
Fuck.
seeing Cade
Especially it's Nathan.
seeing Cade hold Ace again feels,
Big time.
and him just like
I got goosebumps when I saw
like him.
When I saw Ace, because it didn't show him, it just the
It was
silhouette-
it was down up.
it was silhouette and then just like Ace. I was like, no fucking way.
yeah,
No fucking way.
yeah.
And then the voice. I was
Me too, kiddo.
I,
Me too.
I fucking just my pants a little. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
and like when he was holding Ace, and he goes, "Me too, kiddo. Me too." Whoosh, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
God." Him cocking it will never not be cool.
That holster's still dope.
Cause like it's not like a genuine like
No, it's a
It's like-
mechanical fucking holster.
like he places it and then it goes.
Yep.
I don't know. It's
Dope.
just so sick.
No.
Yeah,
But fuck, yeah. I think that's pretty much all that we
is that a
have.
pod?
Yeah, that's the pod, man.
We did it.
That's
Fuck yeah.
2-man pod. Fuck
2-man
We
pod.
don't need him.
Who?
Huh?
Who? Who? We don't need
We
anyone.
only half recycled that.
Yeah. 49%. 49%. All right, folks. That's all for today.
That's it. Yes.
Thank you for watching if you're still here.
Thank you for
Let us
another
know
great
your
episode.
favorite game. I think yours is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Mine probably.
I just want them to announce a fucking collector's edition. So bad.
You have the first.
I've got the first one.
That's right. You can't see it. You can see Spider-Man's legs. It's right up there.
Right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that, I'm
You-
really excited.
Once
about
that drops,
on the web.
Yo, I'm dropping whatever.
Once that drops,
whatever they say,
wallet.
It's going down.
It is. I don't care.
I don't care if it's $5. I'm dropping money on it. I don't give a shit.
Tax return. What tax return?
Yeah, I want Black Suit Spidey. I want Miles on there, Craven, and I want Venom. We know Venom's in there because they did a teaser trailer.
They
with Venom.
did.
Yep.
But Spider-Man had his OG suit.
Yes.
So do you think he
He's gonna
loses
lose
it?
He will. Yep.
And then Eddie.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I just clued in that.
And you get to play. Hopefully.
Do you think you'll fight Craven and Eddie at the same time?
Ooh, but yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks
Thanks for checking us out. Leave a comment. Leave a hate comment. Leave a shit comment.
Please.
I don't really care.
Leave a comment.
Give us a like.
Yeah.
If you like it.
Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. We try and upload all the time.
We try to upload.
We have caught up.
Once a week is when we try to do it.
Yeah. Sure. We're gonna
Although
get some.
our last episode got hit with a bullshit ass copy art thing. So
we have no. We're gonna be
that.
uploading shorts as well.
Yes.
So stay tuned for those.
Yes.
Right. Some Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Which we are addicts now apparently.
We'll see what happens. might go broke.
Yeah.
We'll see. If we pull something fire though, we're selling that like ASAP.
No, easily. Yeah.
But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Peace.
Later.